Hello everyone, welcome to another video of unboxing Digimon card game booster box. Today I'm opening up BT7, the next adventure Japanese edition. So let's see our box topper. Right, there is only one since this is not a pre-order box, so let me get all these packs out, and start opening them. So yeah, these are the rarities that we can expect in this box. Of course not all of them will, I will not have a complete set in this box, but well, I heard that the SR has been bring down to 4 with 1 alternate art, maybe 2 campaign rares. I'm not sure, so yeah, let us find out. BT7. Okay. Right, let's go. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not that well versed in Digimon, so pardon me for not explaining more on these cards and talk more about them, but yeah. Well, I'm more interested in the mechanics of this card game. Yeah, I think like many other card games, every edition or every series, they introduce certain mechanics into the whole environment. So for Digimon, I think for BT7, it's like the end of the first series where BT8 introduced the cross evolution. So where this antivirus thing became more popular in, I think, BT8. Right, what am I saying? Right, BT8, where antivirus gets more popular, where the mechanics of it slowly changes. I'm not sure how this Digimon would end up like, but I hope it will not be like Pokemon, where the new environment, or rather I would say the new parts, overshadows the older cards, where they are more like obsolete, phased out slowly, and the new cards gain more strength. But I think something good about Digimon is that I realized after 4 or 5 sets of them, they try to bring cards out from the previous BTs, where you can call out Digimons of a certain name, where those names can only be found at the previous booster boxes. I think it's an effort, good effort in fact, to retain the value and the usability of the previous card game, where you can bring back older cards where you think that is useless back to the game. Yeah, in the previous video I speak about the okay, I think this is the alternate rare, or the alternate art that I have. So let me keep this up first. So yeah, sorry, back to what I'm saying, where the game starts from deck building. So deck building usually has two parts, or rather a few types. One is to look for cards, or rather prepare a deck list, then look for the cards to build your deck list. And second is what I usually do. I just play with the cards that I have. I don't, or rather I seldom buy individual cards just to build the deck that I want, or rather I have in mind, but not because I'm lazy or skipping the first step of building, but I feel that it's more fun and you can find out more unfound combo that are not widely used by other people, and that usually gives the other players a surprise where they feel that that's a new combo that I can think of. Yeah, and you can get to explore more of the cards and think of ways on how to use them. Yeah, it's more interesting, I feel, and more engaging to the cards that I have, and not just open up them and just forget about them. But although I have that kind of tendency also, because it's not possible to remember all the cards that you have since you're opening boxes, right? So revisiting them, categorize them, will help you understand what kind of cards you have, and also how you can play them. Okay. It also makes the game more interesting and help you understand where your thinking is, how you can use your thinking ability in all your other things like your work, your schools. It's not that rigid, but you need to have what you want to have. It's more flexible, right? Okay, so wow, this looks good. Is this the alternate red that I should be expecting? Well, let's keep them. Okay, later, after I open up all these packs, right, I'll go check them out and see the actual price that people are willing to pay them for at yuyu-tei. So yuyu-tei, it's a Japanese website where you can, or rather people playing Japanese card games tends to check the value at. So another SR. Well, if I'm opening, there's only 3 or 4 notable cards until now, so maybe 2 or 3 more until I finish them up. So yeah. Right, and also if you are building decks, like most deck building strategies, do want to have 4 of each cards, or maxed out the number of cards that you can have in each deck, so that you can play your combo or your strategy more efficiently. Yeah, that's the ideal of it. but that in turn also give your opponent an idea how to potentially counter your strategy. So it's good and bad, and see which one you are inclined to have it more. But usually, like you see in most tournaments, most of the players, or rather I would say all of the players, they would use the earlier method that I mentioned to build a deck list, maximize the cards that they can have, and bring out the best strategy that they can provide at that time. Oh, this looks good. Yep. Right, the last one. And that's the usual card game for the tournament players. But if you are like me, just a casual gamer, you don't really have to build that kind of deck. You just want to have fun. Yeah, if you have seen my previous video, you would realize that I'm opening English box. Or I've opened 2 English boxes of the Digimon card game. Okay, well, the reason I opened them is not because they have value in the place where I'm living, but because I want to introduce card games to my 5-year-old. Oh, this is the campaign card, I think. Yeah, I want to introduce a card game to my 5-year-old so he can learn English and learn how to play a card game properly. Well, although his attention span is not long, but at least he's having fun. Yeah, I'm having fun with my 5-year-old, playing cards together, explaining things to him, letting him know the mechanics of a card game. Yeah, this is, I think, the last SR, if I'm right. Okay, so one more card to look forward to. Okay. Through this, I even get my wife involved, taught how to play a card game, and surprisingly, even she's surprised that she enjoys it. Well, so, and this card game becomes a family game in my family. Interesting, but it really depends on how you use your resources to make the best out of them. Like for myself, spend some money to get some card games, get my son interested in the artwork, and then start to learn new languages. Well, in this case, English. Let him learn the mechanics of the game. Let him learn some new words and how or why it is put in that way. Well, I think even card games are heavily involved with language, on how you understand or interpret them. And this is the last one. Okay, not much to look forward to right now, I think. So yeah, let's speed up the process. Well, those are just my thoughts. Some of you might have are the motivations to play this card game? Well, I don't think anybody should judge them, but the important thing is that you have fun in all this. Well, what's a game if you don't have fun in it? But what's a card game? Rather, what's a game if you don't have fun in it, right? Just spend some time with yourself, enjoying this art and game. Okay, there is another SR. Well, I will do a tabulation later so that we can have an understanding of what the pull rates are in BT7. Okay, let's do this. Right, by the way, some of you might have noticed that the value of these cards are not largely based on rarity, but based on the demand of the supplier, or rather the players. Sure, secret rare and above, or rather secret rare usually fetch a good price, but interestingly, some alternate arts rare or even uncommon alternate rare can fetch a better price than secret rare does. So yeah, this is the last card of the box. These are the SR and the campaign cards that I have in this box. This is most likely the alternate rare. I will check its value and put it in the description box later. Yeah, but this one, I remember seeing them somewhere. It's quite valuable for a rare card. Well, there you have it. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.